Yes, Barbie, crazy secret. This girl called in. I don't understand why she didn't even want a voice change, but we're going to go ahead and put her on. We want to see what your thoughts are whenever it comes to this because she kissed a sister and she liked it, not her sister.
God,
Huh? No, not that way.
her own sister.
Because that could get easily
Let me look at
misunderstood.
myself. I didn't even look at myself. I don't know what I'm looking like.
You look great. Tell her she looks great, fam.
Mm.
Man, what a crazy show already. We've been talking about everything this morning. We talked about this woman who has been eating nothing but chicken nuggets for the last 2 decades. And other people sharing stories about people who are obsessed with certain foods. We also talked about cure-alls. Dr. Marie came on. I loved her call. And we had some really good ones on that. So let's get into this. Tell us where you're watching, by the way, whenever you join the live. I always like seeing where everybody's at. Let's do it. You ready, B?
Yeah, but I don't see the people. Where's the live?
Okay, so this girl reached out to us. She sent us an email. From my understanding, she is happily married. Well, kind of happy. She's got one big issue. And I can't believe she didn't want to do the voice change.
Right, because, honey, this is some tea that you just...
Yeah, let's get her on the phone. She's looking for advice. We are live on Facebook Live on the Hot Facebook page. You can find us at YouTube as well as Twitch, Dex and Barbie T, all one word. Make sure you hit that subscribe and follow. We're almost to 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is awesome. I'm excited about
that's
it.
nice.
Because we just started it. So here we go. Let me start off by saying that this girl, she's been married for 9 years, and she says that her relationship with her husband's family has been amazing, including the sister. They've really bonded. They became best friends, and the husband actually really loves that they are like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how this all started. Then you guys went on this trip, and this is where it went all downhill. Go ahead.
Started like simple. It was just like a few months ago. We were on vacation, and we were just chilling at the beach, and we were drinking, and everybody else was asleep, and so we just said, let's go see the sunrise. And so we did, and then like as the sunrise was happening, she reached over and she said, hey, I just want to let you know that I've always loved you, and that I've always loved you ever since my brother introduced you to me, and it was really great. And I actually told her that in a lot of ways I felt the same way, but then she actually leaned in and kissed me, and then I kissed her back.
Okay.
At first I was shocked, and then I kind of brushed it off to like the wine and the sunset, and it's just been crazy times lately, so we're all just dealing with things.
I'm lost. How does...
Because it didn't stop there.
No, well, so I just said we got a lot of control. It wasn't that big of a deal. But then it happened again last week, but we weren't drinking. She just kissed me. We were just hanging out, and she leaned over and kissed me and said that she couldn't stop thinking about me since the last time. And I told her, I said, I don't think this is a really good idea. And so I left. But I'm concerned because I feel like there's a problem that is building up because I feel responsible. Like I need to be the one to draw the line and end this. But I think I also have feelings for her.
Oh, no.
I know. And I've been juggling this for months now where it's like I don't know if I love my husband or I love her more. Like if I lost either of them, I don't know which one I would miss. I also don't want to lose my husband. We have a daughter together who is my everything to me, but she's 2. And so it's like, okay, well, kids can adapt. I don't know. I'm a mess. And so I called you guys.
Yes. So at this point, because you've been married for 9 years, so you want to know what you need to do at this point.
Correct, because I want to do the right by everybody, but I'm also terrified about losing everyone and everything.
Ugh.
You trifling.
What do you mean?
He is trifling as hell. I just can't. Like, no, his sister, your husband's sister, I think he might be okay with it if it was another woman, but his sister.
So what do you do?
He can't have fun with that. That's just, no.
He can't have fun with that.
No, he's not going to be happy about this.
Well, so what do we do in this situation?
She needs to break it off with somebody. She needs to end it.
Yeah, but does she, I mean, like, you can't, we just talked about this maybe last week, I feel like. You can't just not tell him because now you're living in a lie in the relationship, even though it's been 9 years marriage. So
She needs to tell him about her, I don't know, like Sierra said on the live, girl, you was undercover.
866-639-4689. Give us a call. we're going to skip the judgment side of it. What should she do? If you were in this situation, what would you do? And have you been in this situation? I don't feel like this is a really common occurrence that you're making out with the sister of your husband. Go ahead.
Amanda said it's a trap. Your husband is setting you up, telling his sister to kiss you.
Well, and that's another thing is like the sister is the one that said, professed her love and kissed her.
Yeah.
866-639-4689. Call now. Hey, let's get this. All right. Good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, my name is Sherman. I'm calling from Greenville.
What up, Sherman?
What's going on?
Hey, man. Hang on. Let me put everybody on hold. The phones just blew up. Hang on. You're first up. Good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Stand by. Hey, good morning. We've got 2 calls ahead of you. Hang on. All right, Sherman, real quick. What do you think in this situation? I know it's tough.
Hey, man, it's a tough situation. But if I'm listening to her and everything, I think she's already made up her mind. But she's just worried about the repercussions of the fallout and everything. I think she wants to go ahead and go with the sister, but she's afraid of the fallout with her husband and everything. But she needs to go ahead and tell him to get that stuff out of the way, because the longer she waits, that's the worst it's going to be for her husband and her child. She needs to be true to herself, and more than anything, true to her husband.
That's a good point.
That part.
Thank you very much. Radio caller XX said, great song choice. You're right. Girls want girls.
Girls want girls. Where I'm from.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Cindy from Greer.
Good morning. Go ahead. What are your thoughts whenever it comes to this? And have you ever been in this situation?
Oh, well, no, but somebody once told me you don't leave the person you like for the person you love, because the person you love will leave you for the person they like.
Ooh, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And it's so if you were to tell her, what do you think she should do?
Man, the grass ain't always greener on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Diane from Knoxville.
Go ahead. What are your thoughts on this real quick?
I think that she should stay with him and not tell him they have a daughter together. This just sounds like a fling, and it would obviously not work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your call.
My girl got a girlfriend.
Let's see. And by the way, I didn't even think about that. Girls want girls, man. That was just coming up. It's funny how that works.
It said song choice that is petty.
Yeah. 50 seconds.
I don't.
Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Joyce.
What's
up,
going on?
Joyce?
Go ahead, real quick.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I made it back to the Anderson, South Carolina. I moved back from Columbia.
Oh, good. Yeah, you didn't want to be in Columbia. It's good to have you back here. Now, what are your thoughts whenever it comes to this situation?
It's gonna end up bad regardless. Even if she tell the truth, it's gonna end up bad.
So
Regardless.
what does she do? So what do you do then?
I mean, first of all, you're an adult. You know what you're doing. Tell the truth. Regardless of the situation, tell the truth. Give the other person the decision to make if they want to still mess with you or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell the truth.
Okay.
And let the chips fall where they may.
There you go. Thank you for your call as
Thank you.
always. All right. Let's get the comments this morning. I just want to know if this has ever happened. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are just giving their opinions, but I just want to know maybe if it was from the husband's side too. You know what I mean? Could you imagine?
Rachel, remember her story? Rachel's story?
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. I need to find that one. That's somewhere in the archives. Marie's over there on YouTube Live. What's up, Mackenzie? So here, if you're just missing it, recap, Barbie T.
So basically, this woman is calling in to tell her secret that she is married and she made out with her husband's sister, who also confessed to being like in love with her and, you know, wants to be with her or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to figure out what she should do.
Which I just feel like this is going to be a mess.
Renee said she can't get through.
Renee can't. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm editing now. Sorry, Renee.
If she chooses her husband and doesn't tell him the truth, the sister will. You know what? That's what I don't understand. Like, girl, that's a little too close.
What do
Not
you
the
mean?
family members. Like, that's going to be the first person to expose you. I feel
Right.
like,
Right. I agree with that.
especially if her and her brother aren't the closest. Soon as the first argument that they have, that's why I'm effing yo. Right.
Oh gosh,
You know,
I don't know. You know what? I'll
Y'all
tell you
seen
this.
Soul Food?
The
Cousin Faith.
the thing that got brought up about a week ago is that women can keep a secret more than men. And so if she wanted to, technically she could just keep her mouth shut and never say a thing.
But also, women want to be seen. The side hoes, they always want to be seen,
Right.
and they don't care who it hurts. They like, you're gonna know about me.
Good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey,
Renee. I only got like 30
Yeah.
seconds. Go for it.
the next argument they're going to have is going to be over the sister. She needs to take a moment and figure out what she wants for herself before she opens that mouth because she is so confused.
Okay.
That
Okay.
would be my input on it
Thank
because
you.
that's going to be the biggest freaking argument of their life.
Yeah. Well, and it probably
Have a
ended in
good one.
divorce. Thank you. All right, here we go.
And Brianna's, this is ghetto, extremely.
The what?
She said, this is ghetto.
It is, and I
It
hate that. I don't know what to do when it comes to that. I feel for her.
I don't. Why do you feel for this?
I don't know why I feel for her. You're right. I shouldn't. But the thing is, the sister is the one that kissed her.
And she
Now
should
she
have popped
kissed
her in her
back.
mouth.
No.
Kiss me and can't fight.
All right, here we go.
And Barbie T.
All right, so if you're just joining us, what a mess. Have you ever dealt with a situation where you were either married to someone in a relationship and then that person ended up getting with a family member of yours? Because that's basically what's happening. It's a little bit of a twist, though. Here's the twist, Barbie T.
Yeah, basically, she has made out with her husband's sister, and now the sister is like, "Oh, I'm in love. Let's be together."
Well, the sister started with that. That was her opening line. I'm
Yeah.
in love with you. And she said, I love you back, And next thing you know, they kissed. And then she kissed her back. And then they kissed again. And so now it's just a whole mess. And she's been married for 9 years.
Yep.
That's just so long. And so we wanted to know, what are your thoughts? Have you ever been in this kind of situation? Or is there any advice that you would give this person? Good morning. Go ahead.
I think that she should stay with him and not tell him they have a daughter together. This just sounds like a fling, and it would obviously not work out.
So some people are saying that it's not going to work out. Some people are saying, and we just talked about this last week,
Yeah.
that girls are better at keeping these kinds of things a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So, Barbie, your advice in this situation? You can even go to the lives if you want to take a comment.
Well, I like what Sierra said. She says to tell the husband, because what if he's cool with it?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's his sister, so I doubt it. But I don't know. I would put the blame on the sister. Your sister kissed me. Get her.
Well, here's the problem. Amanda said the first kiss with drinks involved accident. Second kiss was sober, and that's where she messed up.
Yep.
866-639-4689. Have you ever been in this kind of situation? Maybe on the other side. Maybe you were the husband, or maybe you were like in the relationship and you found out that the person you were dating ended up getting involved with a sister or a brother of yours. What happened, and how did you find out? All right. Good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person up. Good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Stand by. Good morning. We've got two calls. All right. That was Marie, too. Don't hang up on Marie. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, good morning. It's Anonymous Josh. What's up?
Josh, go
What's
ahead, man,
up?
real quick. Go ahead.
All right, look, I hope she's listening and she takes my advice. Are you really going to throw away your whole family and ruin his parents' family over a thought? It's the sister. She said, oh, we got a 2-year-old. She can adapt. Do you really, in what world do you expect your 2-year-old to come home every day to the sister and then have to go home to the dad?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is so, come on, dude.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's not a good look.
Okay. Thank you very
And
much.
it will not work out. It will not work out.
I think there's a lot of people that are agreeing with that. Absolutely.
Because I feel like as soon as she gets with the sister, she's going to start missing the husband.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much. What's up, Nick G? Welcome. See, Kokethia yelling out Jerry. I've seen Jerry on a lot of this. It does feel that way, doesn't it? Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Tia from Athens.
Good morning, Tia. Go ahead.
I think that it's possible that for the wife it could have been just something that she's been curious about for a while, and because it's the husband's sister, she probably felt safe. But the problem is going to be if it's not a phase for the sister and the sister's really in love, that's going to be where her problem in her marriage is going to come. She really should talk to her husband about it and get it out in the opening, and that way maybe her husband can help her through it and get past the betrayal of the sister.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd be like, oh my gosh, your sister kissed me. What the hell?
I just feel like guys don't get over stuff as easy
Y'all
as,
don't.
as
Y'all
women.
can't handle it.
Yeah. I will say
not,
that.
But at least, she would have brought it out in the opening. Because, what if the wife is has always been curious about it and the sister made her safe to try it?
Right.
But if the sister is going to become all, psycho about it because she's so in love, that's going to cause a problem within the family as a whole.
Facts.
Good point. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at Kanye. He can't get over this divorce. He's obsessed with Pete Davidson. Kim didn't bat an eye when he was dating that Julie girl.
Because,
What?
why, you can't compare when you don't compete. Why would I be worried about trash?
Pete Davidson. Kanye's definitely worried about it. Good morning. What's your name? Oh, this is Nikki. What's up, Nikki?
Good morning. Nothing. I'm good. How are y'all?
Good. Go ahead, Nikki.
Good.
Okay, I was in this situation, but the other side. My little sister slept with my ex-husband.
Ooh.
What happened? And how old? What's the age difference between you two?
There's three years age difference, and what happened? I went to jail.
Well, yeah, because I could tell that with you, Nikki.
For sure.
So what happened? How did he get involved with your sister?
My mother had kicked her out in junior high. I was married, had my own house at the age of 17, already the daughter. And so I, was doing the sisterly thing, moved my sister in. I got food poisoning at work one night, come home early. I worked third shift, and they were in my bed.
Woo! How old was she?
Yeah, I was about to say, you said 3 years age difference.
She was just about to turn 15. Yeah.
So she was 14. How did you go to jail? How did he not go to jail? I don't understand this.
I tried to run over him with the car.
I mean, okay.
How did he not go to jail, though?
Yeah. I mean,
how did he not go to jail?
Yeah.
No, because him and I had just turned 17. She was turning 15, and yes, we were young.
So you both were 17 and married?
Yes, I married my senior year of high school dad.
Why?
And I was with him for 12 years.
He had a baby.
I had a baby.
You were with him for 12 years after he had sex with your 14-year-old sister?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, all together, we were like elementary, junior high sweethearts.
Okay.
In high school, and we married in high school.
Got it. And then after you found out, then you tried to hit him with a car. You went to jail. Then did you guys get divorced? Yeah. Obviously, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Hey, don't say, oh, of course. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm like, whoa. All right, Nikki. Wow. So, and are you and your sister, are you guys good?
No, we're not good at all. In fact, Barbie's never met her, so
right, yeah,
that'll tell you something.
Yeah,
sure.
Listen, I wouldn't be if I catch you. It's one thing if I see text messages, but to walk in and see you visually with my man in the bed, you lucky you still standing, baby.
Yeah, snaps, right?
You
Yeah,
lucky.
it was not fun. We have a family kind of divided.
Right.
You can't
Understand.
get that vision out of your head. Like I would never be able to forget that.
Okay. Thank you
Oh
very
no,
much.
all right, guys.
Take
We'll
care.
talk to you later.
Yeah,
All
be
right.
good. How the hell, man? There's some other questions that I wanted to, but that was going a little long. But I mean, like, how do you get married at 17? You know what I'm saying?
No, I knew at a very young age I was not doing that. Not getting married in my 20s either. It's my time.
Man.
Child.
Oh my gosh. I just learned so much.
Nope, sister, husband, I'm gonna whoop everybody on site every time. Every time.
Oof.
Prepare to be sick of me. Because that's
Right?
exactly what you're gonna get.
That's a lot to edit too. My gosh, I'm gonna be on this for a little bit, guys.
I would
Sorry.
tell the husband just because feelings are involved. I can see it now. Christmas dinner and feelings been hurt and it comes out. Yup. I wouldn't dare go ask him if his man, we into two different types of men. Let's see. That kid will get made fun of because one of her mommies is her auntie too.
Mm.
Yes, that is not a good look.
You're right. She is. She seems like she's older, but still, my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Different. It was a different time back then.
Yeah,
But my mother was 15 when she got married. What? Man, that's wild.
I feel like that's child abuse.
That is wild.
Oh. I remember. Y'all, this is why I did not have sex. Like, my parents scared me out of, like, doing stuff. Because I remember this girl in my church or in our church or whatever, a group of kids or whatever, she got pregnant. And then her mom made her marry that guy. My mom was like, see what happened when you when you have sex at a young age? She said, you get pregnant, I'm going to make you marry him. I said, oh, no.
My
Not
goodness.
doing it. I knew at a young age.
So many things. My mom was 14 when she had me. Wow, really, Rick G?
Yeah, my mom was young.
I mean, I hear
when
it,
she
but
had
still,
me.
the
She was
marriage thing, I guess, is the big thing.
16 when she got pregnant and 17 when she had me, I believe.
Proposing on the playground. I'm looking at all these comments from Twitch and YouTube. Let's see. They had my brother when she was 16 celebrated their 46th wedding anniversary in June.
Wait.
Wow.
They've been married since 16.
Let's see. My mother was married at 15. This is from YouTube on the chats, and she got that's when she got married, and they just celebrated 46th anniversary. Wow, that's
Lord, can I make it 46 days? Oh
Right.
my gosh. 15? Do you know what kind of person? Like, do you know how many, like, just imagine, like, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You know what I'm saying? Like, you change. Your mindset changes. Like, 15 to 46 years later, like, the people that they've evolved to be, like, I can't even, being with someone for 46 years, that's a long time.
yeah. I got one more
that's a
song.
blessing, I guess, but at the same time, like, whew, you gotta really like them. You gotta really like them.
Well, and it's interesting. The Kaylin, Rick, your daughter, she married the first guy that she had been in a relationship with, and they're still going strong.
Yeah, back then it was normal. Yes, it was. And I think us new age women, we've changed things because, like, back then that was the goal, to be a mother, to be a wife. That was like you're that girl if you're a mom and a wife. You know what I'm saying? Now we on our business.
Oh, Nikki's over there Nikki's on YouTube right now. I think that's Nikki, right? All right. Whoo, Nikki, your call was so long. I think I just finished it. I got to do another pass real quick. I'm going to need a
We're
recap.
career women now. We're no longer stay at home women, which there's still some out there. But I ain't gonna lie, that stay at home life sound real good right about now.
1 minute.
Just no kids. I want to be a stay at home wife. Just a wife. That's it. Like, let me chill, do my social media, shop, travel.
40 seconds.
I want to have a group of friends that are just housewives, no kids. That would be so lit. We would be able to do everything, all the things. Remember the other call when they were out in Malden and the two girls, she found her girlfriend cheating and she clipped her legs, hit her legs with
Oh,
the car?
yeah, with the car, with the whole car. They were working at Samsung. I remember that. Damn. All right, here we go. Whew, that's a lot. All right. How did that start? Whoo, child, as Barbie T would say. So we wanted to know, have you ever been in a situation where your significant other, maybe you were married, maybe you were in a relationship, and they did the ultimate, cheat? Like,
Yeah.
this is the worst thing that you could do is cheat on you with one of your family members, like a sister or a brother.
Cousin Faith.
Right. And so Nikki is on this morning, which, by the way, if you have any questions after hearing her story, she is on our live stream for YouTube, Dex and Barbie T, all one word. So you can answer questions, I hope. But good morning. Go ahead. Tell us what happened.
My little sister slept with my ex-husband.
What happened? And how old, what's the age difference between you two?
There's 3 years age difference, and what happened? I went to jail.
Well, yeah, because I could tell that with you, Nikki.
For sure.
So what happened? Like, so how did he get involved with your sister?
My mother had kicked her out in junior high. I was married, had my own house at the age of 17, already the daughter, was doing the sisterly thing, moved my sister in. I got food poisoning at work one night, come home early, I worked third shift, and they were in my bed.
How old was she?
Yeah, I was about to say, you said 3 years age difference.
She was just about to turn 15. Yeah.
So she was 14. How did you go to jail? How did he not go to jail? I don't understand this.
I tried to run over him with the car.
I mean, okay.
How did he not go to jail, though?
Yeah. I mean,
how did he not go to jail?
Yeah.
No, because we were still, him and I had just turned 17. She was turning 15, and yes, we were young.
So you both were 17 and married?
Yes, I married my senior year of high school, Dex.
Why?
And I was with him for 12 years.
They had a baby.
I had a baby.
You were with him for 12 years after he had sex with your 14-year-old sister?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, all together, we were like elementary, junior high sweethearts.
Okay.
In high school, and we married in high school.
Got it. And then after you found out, then you tried to hit him with a car. You went to jail. Then did you guys get divorced? Yeah. Obviously, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And are you and your sister, are you guys good?
No, we're not good at all.
I couldn't imagine. There's no way you can have that relationship after that, right?
To see that, to walk in and you're in the...
Now, granted, I will say, though, I mean, like 15, what do you know at that age? You know, I mean, you
know
make
not
mistakes.
To get your... No, don't start. You know better.
Well,
you know better.
I know, but you still don't make good decisions at a young age. That's why you shouldn't get
you
married.
You don't sleep with nobody's husband, especially your sisters.
I know.
Child.
But they don't think about that kind of stuff
you
at 15.
You better start thinking about it, because on site means on site every time.
You know,
That's what it would be.
I think it was live. Yeah, I think it's Siobhan said that, her mom got married. Is it right? Yeah, got married at 15. This is wild to me, like getting married that young. And they are celebrating their 46th wedding anniversary in June.
See, she was 15. She knew better. She locked it down with her own man.
I guess I can't hate on it because it worked. 46 years. I mean, that's
That is
crazy.
a lifetime.
Right. Even if I got married now, there's no way I'm going to get to 46.
Right.
You know what I mean? So shout out to that person. Give us a call. Share your thoughts this morning, 866-639-4689.
I'd be so
Dang,
serious.
y'all. I don't know. Let's get these calls. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Renee from Knoxville.
What up, Renee? Go ahead.
This lady, she only mentioned her kid just to say that she had one. She needs to take a minute and think about what this is going to do to her kid, too. Not only is it going to cause a lot of problems in the family life, but when this child gets old enough to go to school, kids are mean, kids are cruel. They're going to make fun of her big time. And I'm not saying because they're lesbians. I'm saying because one of the mommies is the auntie, too. They're going to be yelling incest and everything else.
Backwoods type dish.
She didn't say a thing about her child except to say she had one.
Yeah.
Or is she not thinking about her?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You know, when it comes to this situation, is she not even considering her in it? That pisses me off.
Yeah. I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice.
I mean, sorry, but I lost 2 kids before I had the 2 I have. So, there's a lot of people out there that can't even have kids that would be the best parents ever. She needs to take a minute and put that into the equation as well.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good morning. Is this Kyle? Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Kyle.
That's what I thought.
What's
Okay.
up, Kyle?
I was like, did I get the wrong name? Hey, Kyle.
Sorry, I got my Bluetooth in. It's kind of breaking up. So this is not me, but I have 2 brothers that kind of seem to always share women.
Always
one
share
of them
women?
left.
Okay, first of all, it's hard to hear you. I do want to hear this story, though. Can you get us on regular?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
It's a little concerning, though. Always sharing women. That's not good.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know their deal, but so my oldest brother, he was with a girl for about 2.5 years. Left her for her cousin, and then my younger brother eventually ended up sleeping with her. And
The
had a baby
original,
with
not the
her while
cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
So they ended up having babies, with the girls. And then years down the road, my older brother had a baby with another girl. And maybe 9-10 months later, she ended up pregnant. And I'm pretty sure it's my younger brother's baby with the same girl. They have daughters who I would call sister cousins.
Oh, my gosh. Just keeping it
Yeah,
in the
I don't
family.
know their
Bloodline
deal, but
strong.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know
Pretty
what?
much.
God, I just messed up on the air because I was about to hit a button to play something and I played too soon because I was like, what? Okay.
I didn't mean my bad. I didn't mean to throw you off.
Great story. Okay, so well, not great. It's insane. But so the older brother, I'm just gonna do the timeline just so I can straighten this out in my head. So the older brother got with this girl, right? Then he ended up leaving her, going with the cousin of hers, and then your other brother ended up getting with the original, right? And then after a while, all these kids are popping up. Then the older brother goes and hooks up with a different girl, and then the younger brother ends up getting with that same girl, you think, and having a baby with her, but the older brother doesn't know?
I'm not pretty sure that, no.
And you know what? She can get away with saying either one's the baby daddy because, it's going to look like both of them.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, they, growing up, they kind of look like twins. They're about 4 years apart, but they really look like my brothers do. So, I mean, yeah.
That's
So
messy.
their first 2 daughters are first and second cousins technically, and their second daughters are sisters and cousins.
Oh, this is so messy. How is the family events? Like, how is that?
Well, it's in Fountain Inn, so it's normal.
Well, we don't really. One of the girls, she for some reason keeps the daughters away. Like she's a dope head, and I think her mom actually has custody of the kids, but she lives with her.
I mean, honestly,
But,
I'd be embarrassed if I am the baby mama and I got 2 kids with 2 brothers.
Barbie, a hoe's a hoe, you know?
You're right.
Don't you know? Well, okay, one more question.
Tales from the hood.
Well, Fountain Inn. And then one more quick question whenever it comes to this.
Yeah.
So how are your brothers? Are you guys all good? I mean, are the brothers good?
I mean, there's no issue like as far as that aspect goes. I mean, they have their brotherly spats or whatever, but
I got something that they need to
not
download on their
really
phone.
concerning that situation.
Yeah. I got something that they need to download.
Get the hell away from each other.
No, they need to download Tinder so that they can find other women outside of Fountain Inn.
Oh, no. Me and my friends, we used to match up with the same dudes all the time because one dude came over and I was like, wait, you was just messaging me. Yep. So it doesn't work.
Okay. Well, never mind. Thanks, Kyle. Dang.
Yep.
Whew. Wow, guys. Daughter with his brother. And that got confusing. Did y'all get confused off of that? There's so much like.
So that girl, she had a baby with the older brother first, and then months later got pregnant by the younger brother. That's beyond ghetto.
I am going to bring up a different topic now, on air, and I'm just going to open up this debate and then see what your thoughts are whenever it comes to this.
Oh my God, my coffee's cold. I can't do this.
Well, there's a microwave. Do not look at Jared. Jared is not your coffee runner. Okay, so here's a generic question. Just going to throw this out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to breakups and cheating and all of this, because we've kind of been talking a little bit about that so far this morning.
Right.
Who handles breakups and cheating and all that better? Like if it happens to them, is it women that tend to handle it better, or is it guys that tend to handle it better?
Guys can't handle, well, I'll put it like this. I don't know if it's handling it better, but women, we put up with it more.
You put up with cheating and all that kind of stuff more. Okay.
But I'm just saying as a whole, I realize that women will put up with it. We're expected to work through it, get over it, all that jazz. But men, they can't handle it. Like they just cannot handle it. The fact that a woman one-upped you and made you feel
you agree.
less than.
So you think that, and so what do they end up doing? Do they end
leave?
Up? They leave.
They're not as forgiving as women.
They're not as forgiving. Well, sometimes they might try to keep the relationship going, like stalking kind of stuff. You feel like that happens sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
And they just keep digging and they keep throwing.
Men can't handle breakups better than women.
Interesting. So Kim Kardashian, latest headline says longs for Kanye to accept the divorce, but because she has moved on, she is very happy in her new single status.
Yeah.
But Kanye, I mean, he's putting up poems. He's putting up like these videos with Pete Davidson as a claymation person.
But you know what though? Like it always happens like this because in the beginning, Kanye was like, all out with this new girlfriend, and I love Kanye, but this is how it always is. The man will move on. He'll be the first to move on. And then when you finally move on and your hurt is over and he sees you, smiling and doing better, his world is crashing down now. Now he wants you back. Now he wants to fight for you. Like, that's how it always is.
But she wasn't saying anything. And she even, I think, said something about, hey, I'm glad that he found somebody else and he's moving on.
Exactly. But I'm pretty sure that hurt. But she didn't act that way. But once you see her moving on and doing better, then that's when their world comes crashing down. They can't handle it because why aren't you still hurt?
866-639-4689. What are your thoughts whenever it comes to this? Who handles breakups better? Have you ever been in a situation where the other person didn't handle it better? Give us examples. That's the thing. If you're going to call with, whoever handles breakups better, make sure that you have an example to back your vote.
Yeah.
866-639-4689.
That's how it always is, Kelly. Y'all know it's true. As soon as a woman
Good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person. Good morning. Hang on just a second. We got one call ahead of you, Mr. No Filter. I can't wait to hear that.
Amanda said that one girl tried to run her cheating husband, so.
Good morning. Hang on just a second. We've got two calls ahead of you. Stand by. Oh, they hung up. Oh, I bet you I hit the hang up button. The hung up button.
Hung up.
Hold on a second. Let me get this recording ready. Okay.
It's like women will be hurt. We'll be hurt at first, But when them tears dry, oh baby,
The light switch. Yeah. Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, my name's Kelsey, and I'm from Easley.
All right, Kelsey. Go ahead. What are your thoughts whenever it comes to this?
Well, my thoughts are I feel like men just kind of throw it under the rug a little bit easier. So for women, if I was to go cheat, like a man's just kind of like, okay, I'm going to sweep it under the rug. I'm going to go retaliate. So then you have a lot of retaliation, but then the man's going to be the one that's going to end up heartbroken more in the end.
Okay. So the guy's still going to be heartbroken. He might cheat back, but he's going to be hurt about it.
Absolutely, but he's going to put up that front like he don't care.
Is that what happened
So
to
he's
you?
going to kind of put up. Yeah, absolutely. I've been there 100 times. So when I was younger, obviously we all make mistakes. We're all stupid. I had cheated on my ex, and he went and got his retaliation out, acted like he didn't care. You know, had him a couple girls, did his thing, whatever. We have a child in common. Within, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, he was back in my phone talking about he was sorry he couldn't do this, yada, yada, yada. And then me being the person that I was kind of like, at that point I was done because he had done it to me. And although I had made my mistake, he was the one that was coming back because at that point when he went and did his thing, I was over it.
Interesting.
Yep.
Wow.
So I feel like men put up a front.
They definitely do.
Like, oh, yeah, absolutely. They want to act like they're not hurt because they want to be tough to their boys, but then they're really the ones that's heartbroken.
Thank you for your call. Boom.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mr. No Filter, go ahead. What are your thoughts?
Good morning, everyone. Barbie T, you know I called to get you, right?
Go ahead.
Oh, boy.
Barbie, do me a favor. That's your opinion. Please do not make the assumption that all men hate it when their exes move forward. Far from the truth.
When I'm saying, like, when a man breaks up with you and he's hurt you, like, a man moves on super fast, usually, most of the time, from my experience anyways. And as soon as my tears are dried and I'm good and I'm moving on, living my best life, here they come knocking. Oh my gosh, I want you back, yada, yada, yada. Like, no, that's how it usually is for a lot of women.
Okay, Barbie, you can only speak on your experiences.
And some other women, too, that are in the comments saying.
Okay.
No, see, that's where I think we as a people get it twisted. Because I can't speak for nobody but me. My experiences, most of my life, that is not what happens.
What happens then?
When it's time to go, it's time to go. It's that simple. I didn't waste not one tear over any relationship if she broke up. I mean, I had one cheat on me 3 times. Didn't waste one tear on it. My mama told me she wasn't no damn good, and I didn't listen.
See, you a different kind of man. You cut from a different cloth. These new age boys, you need to hold a seminar for them because they don't know how to process and heal. They need therapy.
Yeah, Kanye does it.
I can agree with you on that. These young boys here today, yeah, their daddies wasn't there to teach them a damn thing. So I feel you on that. They
and I blame their mamas too.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of that too. But anyway.
All right, Mr. No Filter, we got to get to the next one. Thank you very much.
You. Hug your sons and love on your sons, especially black men. Why is it hard for them to be emotional?
Yeah. Sorry, Renee, hang on.
Okay, I hear her talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, it just got it sent me there. You know
I feel that. I got you.
Hey, I'm a talker too, Barbie.
All right, let's hear you, Renee, real quick.
Guys tend to be quiet about it. Girls tend to be a little louder about it. Guys end up at the bar and drink their blues away. Girls end up with a bat in hand on the vehicle or the other girl's hand in their head in their hand and beating them that way.
Oh, yeah, we're emotional. You know, we're super emotional, and we wear our emotions on our sleeves. So,
actually,
well, guys are emotional too. That's why they're at the bar drinking it away. They just don't show their ass.
No, you know what, though? Here's what I'm going to tell you right now, Renee. After hearing what you just said, I think that guys handle breakups better than women because women will snap. Women will break that car.
I was saying it nicer.
Yeah, that's your
'Cause
right.
I'm a female.
Hey,
Thank
you. Know
you.
what? Don't play with my emotions, and you won't get that reaction.
That's
so we good.
Thank
You're
you.
right. You caused it, but at the same time, we got to learn how to control our reaction to the action.
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's a
Thank you
fact.
very much, Renee. Good morning. Hang on just a second. All right, I'm going to take 2 calls. That's it. No more calls. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning. Alex calling from East Tennessee, Blount County, Maryville.
Right on, Blount County.
Hey.
Go ahead, man.
So, in regards to who handles it better, I think I'm actually going to have to back Barbie T on her stance on this one. So this isn't me personally, but I am indirectly related to a good example of this. So when I met my wife, she was dating this guy for like a year or 3 years, 3 or less. They had been on again, off again, but they had only been dating for a little while. And I met her while I was in the Marine Corps, and when they were dating and she had decided, I'm basically had enough of his crap and was like, I'm done. I'm starting to talk to this new guy, being me. It was like a clean break. She was like, she had moved on to me, and it was like, we hit it like hard and hot heavy and like right off the bat, and everything was great. And so like we were starting our new relationship. We got married after only knowing each other 6 months.
Wow.
Or actually, we got married after we were talking for 3 months. We got married after only seeing each other in person for another 3 months.
Wow.
So 6 months total.
Okay.
And this April is our 11-year anniversary. And over the years, she had talked to friends that still live down where he lives and run into him from time to time. And for years, after we were like had kids and were well into our thing and she was way past him, her friends just kept telling you, ran into Derek today. He's still pining over you. He still cries and is like, man, I can't believe I messed it up. What could I have done? I can't believe, she didn't give me another chance. Even our first year or two together, he was still like texting her or messaging friends to reach out to her to try to get her back. We were like, my God, like, get a grip, man. Like,
Right.
it's done.
Get
It's been
over
done.
it.
Like,
Good example. Thank you for your call.
Thank you.
Boom.
yes, sir. Have a good day, both of you.
Thanks.
Good morning. Okay, this is the last one, and then we'll get
Okay.
to the comments. Sorry. Go ahead.
Good morning. It's MK, guys.
Good
What's up,
morning,
MK?
Go ahead real quick.
So I agree with Barbie C on this. My ex-boyfriend, before my now husband, when we broke up like twice because of him cheating. The second time I was done. I didn't want to do it anymore. I went through my little heartbreak phase and whatnot. He had already moved on and was in a happy relationship. And then after, I want to say about a month of me doing well, I was back on track. I got myself together. He slid in my phone and was wanting to work on things. And I was like, no, like I can't do this. And like he semi-stalked me for like a month after that, begging me to get back with him. He was going to be different, yada, yada, yada. And by this time, I was already in a whole new relationship, and now I'm married.
Ooh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MK.
I don't know about that one as much because, I mean, like, okay, a month semi-stalking is him just trying to get the girl back. And after a month, he dropped off. And so to me, I'm thinking like the other guy, the call before that, okay, that's years later.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. People can't let go.
Oh, there's one. The one that was in Atlanta, the broke one. He's like that now, popping up, writing "I love you" on my statuses. Like, go away. I have not even talked to you in years. Why are you still there? You still got pictures up. Like, why?
Let's get into the comments. There's so many comments, guys. I see you guys on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys for the comments, too.
Guys handle it better in the beginning. Give them a month or two, right? Weak at the knees.
I disagree.
Weak at the knees.
Renee really hit it on the head. Women will damage your stuff.
I've never damaged a guy's stuff, but like it always, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is, but my karma to people, I don't do anything, but I just let it have you. And boy, whoo-wee, it's bad.
God, there's a lot to edit. There's
Women
so many
will
good
catch a
stories.
charge one way or another. Yeah. It all depends on the maturity for sure. Yeah, you gotta, that's when I realized let God deal with those people. Child. Peace. That's a whole nother piece right there. They will damage themselves. Trust me. Why damage their stuff when their heart will be damaged once they realize their mistake? Facts. Don't let me dry my tears, honey. Cause I promise you, you won't get back in. I am the cut off queen. Okay, I don't care what nobody says. I will cut it off.
Yep, she will cut it off at yellow flags. She
Friends,
will cut it off at green
boyfriends,
flags. Yeah.
family. It don't matter. Cross me, we done.
Mackenzie, you damaged a girl's legs because with a bat because of him. That just popped up, and I was like, "Oh snap!"
Mackenzie, ooh, that girl really weak in the knees.
Dang.
Oh, my ex-hubby.
Gangster.
My great aunt caught her ex-husband cheating. Well, caught her husband cheating. They were asleep in the bed when she walked in. She tied them to the bed, cut his pee-pee off, laid it on her chest.
Who said that?
Doused them in kerosene and lit a match, flick it. Walked out front, sit on the curb, and called the cops. She's still in prison at Brushy Mountain till she died.
Is this a TV show, or is this isn't someone?
That's Renee's aunt.
What?
My ex-husband was still stalking me last year, 22 freaking years. Cops after him now because he jumped on my credit. He's going to jail when they find his ass. Oh, my goodness. She cut his thing off, put it on the girl's chest, and doused them in kerosene and lit them on fire. Sat outside. I bet she smoked a cigarette.
And then the cops came and arrested her?
Yep.
Yep, guys handle breakups better than women.
I mean,
done.
Woo!
I don't think we need any more.
Child. Mr. No Filter said, then I'm a cut off king. Yeah. It's so crazy. So, you know that situation I told you about when I had to cut someone off recently? Somebody asked me about that. I'm like, are you like thinking like, oh, okay, it's 2 weeks. You should be good now, right? What? No. I am a true Aquarius. It is done. I don't do that. When people show you who they are, believe them. Dex looking like maybe it's not so bad to stay away from women.
Guys, I've heard it all. Doing these shows for this long.
I know.
I've heard it all. All right, so this morning we're having a nice friendly debate that is really getting interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Who handles breakups better, men or women? And it's based off of Kanye and Kim, because obviously Kanye is not handling this breakup better than Kim. She is done. She's moved on. She's happy. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she's engaged by the end of the year.
Oh gosh, but it proves exactly what I was saying. How, at first Kanye was like, "Yeah, I got a new girl. We out here stunting, whoop de whoop," and as soon as Kim comes out with her guy, oh, he's going crazy. I want my family back. I'm dumping this girl. Let's get our family back. You know what I mean? It's the typical situation.
Well, you know what? At first, I was kind of leaning, especially after seeing Kanye and how he's been writing poems, doing these weird videos where he's got claymation figures of Pete Davidson and beheading him and all that. But then I hear this call from Renee, and then I was like, you know what? It just snapped me back to reality. Women handle breakups worse than men. Go ahead.
Guys tend to be quiet about it. Girls tend to be a little louder about it. Guys end up at the bar and drink their blues away. Girls end up with a bat in hand on the vehicle, or the other girl's hand in their head in their hand, and beating them that way.
Oh yeah, we're emotional. We're super emotional, and we wear our emotions on our sleeves. So
actually,
well, guys are emotional too. That's why they're at the bar drinking it away. They just don't show their ass.
Right. And that's a very good point, because women, and then Mackenzie we're on live on YouTube, and she was talking about, how she took a bat to this girl's legs because of something with one of her boyfriends or whatever. And then there's this other story that we won't even go into, because that's going to be on Snap sometime. In fact, I feel like that's a whole other topic.
Oh, talking about with the aunt.
Yeah. And cutting off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now that right there sold it for me. But this girl does agree with you, Barbie, that men handle breakups worse than women. Go ahead. This happened to you. Well, you were involved in this relationship. What happened to your guy?
When I was younger, obviously, we all make mistakes. We're all stupid. I had cheated on my ex, and he went and got his retaliation out, acted like he didn't care, had him a couple girls, did his thing, whatever. We have a child in common. Within, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, he was back in my phone talking about he was sorry he couldn't do this, yada, yada, yada. And then me being the person that I was kind of like, at that point I was done because he had done it to me. And although I had made my mistake, he was the one that was coming back because at that point when he went and did his thing, I was over it.
Wow. And there is a light switch. I truly believe, guys, you need to understand that, okay, that you can only take it so far with a woman. And then when she flips that light switch, it is over.
Yeah.
And it's so wild. I've
Don't-
seen that. Not in my personal life. They don't have that switch for
Don't
me.
let me dry my tears. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have about maybe 1 or 2 days where I'm upset, sad, if the relationship wasn't that long. But yeah, as soon as those tears dry, it's a wrap.
Right. And sometimes it takes another guy, or another interest or whatever. But again, like with Kim, you can see it. The light switch is there. She's happy with Pete Davidson. Maybe that will be just a fling, but that switch has been flipped.
Yep, and there's always a man waiting, so don't get it twisted.
Yes. 866-639-4689. You're welcome to join the show. Dex and Barbie T on Hot. Beautiful eyes. I feel
Yeah.
like that works.
They always waiting.
All right, fam. Men have a switch also. Yeah, you know what? I agree, but I'm telling you, man, I feel like it's just, am I wrong? I feel like women have a very pronounced light switch.
For sure.
And I've heard it. I've seen it.
And Renee said her aunt that cut the thing off and laid it on the chest and doused them and put them on fire was smoking a joint. So it wasn't a cigarette, but she smoked it.
That's dangerous, all that alcohol and stuff. Jeez. Oh, my God. Is that on the radio? Oh, hell. She's going to hear that. Oops.
Who?
Mackenzie. Yes.
Voice change, Mackenzie. Just say voice change.
Well, in any comment you don't want me to say on the air, say anonymous or don't say it on the air.
Like Anonymous Josh.
Right. Yeah, I messed that up. If you guys don't know why we call Anonymous Josh, is he told us this story that was so insane. And, I forgot. He wanted to be anonymous or whatever.
Yeah,
and I kept saying, Josh, that's insane.
It's like,
I was
wait,
oh,
he's
God,
anonymous.
I effed
Pete
that
is
up.
the rebound guy. I believe that too.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello? Yeah, don't call my phone getting scared and then all of a sudden hang up. All right, guys. Renee, I want her autograph. No, do not get her autograph.
Who? Whose autograph?
The aunt, I would think. All right, fam. It's time for us to end our live today. God, it's just the whole show has been insane today.
It has.
If you want to hear the show, by the way, we do have our podcast up, so you can either, get the Hot app, download it on your phone. We're on, where are we on? The Spotify, even though Spotify was down yesterday. Yeah. Amazon Music, you can get wherever you get a podcast, you can get the podcast.
Nyla, she says, I need Kim to find someone new because Pete is my soulmate.
Why?
Pete?
Why? I don't understand.
He must got to meet because he's got to because.
Yes, but outside of that, I mean, he does not look good.
He doesn't.
Okay. I don't get that about Travis Barker
he's
either.
Skinny and tall. Whoa, don't do Travis. Travis Barker is bae. That is a fine man.
He's a little skinny rail.
And that's fine. I like him tall and skinny. The skinny boys got it. I'm telling you. Tall and skinny.
Hey,
that
Renee.
weight goes somewhere else. It may not be on their body, but it's on the body.
Oh, you know what? Before we do leave, you know what? Just for you guys. No, never mind. We'll do it on the air. You'll have to listen to it.
Guys who don't sleep.
That's exactly.
Yo.
Oh, good. Love you too, Mackenzie. So on the air, you know what? We'll do this right coming up here. Boom. In fact, I'll tease it. Don't do it, Dex. Don't go there with Travis.
Travis
It's
is
true.
fine.
He's a lanky little.
He is fine. Travis Barker is fine. All them tattoos. Whew. Now, if he had a little extra meat, that would be perfect.
Jared, I did not check that. Oh, hold on a second. Dex and Barbie T on High. Good morning. Okay, coming up, just about 3 minutes away. If you want to make thousands of dollars and make it off of the backs of those people who are telemarketers that keep scamming your phone and nonstop, we have a guy who has all the info that you need to know. We're going to talk to him. He has made over $100,000 suing telemarketers. We'll get him on the phone coming up next.
Let me text him and tell him because he said he wanted to know when.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Time for us to wrap. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you guys. If you want to hear this segment, you'll have to listen to it on the radio. Take care.